Hey guys, this is SH here, and today's best class of this video, I'm going to be going over one of my favorite assault rifle in Black Ops 2, which is the AN-94. And the reason why I love this assault rifle is because of this crazy fire rate. So a lot of you guys may know, or if you guys never watched my videos before, I already covered the AN-94 tips and tricks. It was my first tips and tricks video that I made a while ago, so if you guys want to check that out, you guys are gonna understand better about this weapon. So the summary for this gun is that the first two shots shoots at 900 RPM, and the rest of the following shots shoots at 600 RPM. And first two shot is pretty much equivalent to MP7 or Defector, and the rest of the following shots are same as the Scar H. So, which means if you're pretty accurate with this weapon, you can knock down enemy really quickly. And plus, this gun has monster range. It's not. I know it's not like the Scar H or Scar H or MK48 has most monster ranges ever, because I don't know, man. So it's just this gun doesn't have that many range, but it is very solid gun, and you pretty much can knock down enemies in 3 shots in pretty much all maps except the turbine or the long lines of sight in some kind of map, just like a raid, for example. But pretty much in all the cases, you're gonna be able to knock down enemies in 3 shots. So even if you put a silencer, you're not gonna get a lot of reduction from it. So just trust me and just use a silencer in this weapon. So without further ado, let's start talking about this gameplay. So as you guys can see, look at that warhawk going ham. That was actually one of my favorite moments. And one of the quick tips I want to give you in Nuketown: use a Warhawk instead of like a Lodestar. Lodestar is a very good score tricks in Black Ops 2 in pretty much any maps, but use a Warhawk instead of any score tricks, because especially in Nuketown or any other small maps in Black Ops 2, you can knock down enemies a lot with a Warthog or something, and it is very hard to shut it down. So it's just use a Warthog, and it's very good for you. But why am I talking about Warthog right now? But anyway, so in this gameplay is me using the Silence AN-94 in 6v6 demolition, and I know it's a demolition. The demolition has a setup dedicated spawn system, so it is very easy to kill enemies or spawn trap the enemies, especially in the small maps. It's very easy, and as you guys can see, I'm just camping there. I mean, I camped there the whole time, and that's the reason. I mean, that's the only reason why I managed to get this nuclear. So if you guys wanna spawn trap the enemies, or just go ahead, but just don't spawn trap too much, because it is just a very cheap ways to kill enemies. And yeah, so just try not to use try not to spawn trap enemies just like me. So I just don't recommend it, but if you just want to do it, just go ahead. But I don't know why I'm talking about this, but anyway, let's get started. I mean, let's start talking about this class setup. So I'm using the AN-94 silenced with a fast mag in the stock, and using the primary gunfire. Dude, look at this! Look at that RPG guy. I got so lucky while getting this nuclear. I had like 4 or 5 chances to get killed, but I don't know how I managed to survive, but I just survived it. I have no idea why, but anyway, I had no idea why I'm getting out of topics today, but anyway, so the stock, you know what that does. And if you don't want to use the stock, use a quick draw or use something else that you like. And this is my personal class of this video, so if you guys want to change any of the attachments or something, just change it out. So switch it up and use it and fit it as the way you like. So if you want to use a stock, quick draw, anything you want, just throw at it and just use it. And silencer, you know what that does. Even if you're using AN-94, as I said before, you're not gonna get a lot of reduction from it, because this gun already has a solid range and damage. And then what's it called? And yeah, and let's move on to the perks. The first perk I'm using is the flak jacket, in order to get a nuclear or get a high strix. Whenever you get that kill farm, dude, look at those 2 grenades. That's the and after getting hit from the 2 grenades, I just survived, and the 2 grenades was coming for me again. And that's flak jacket is a very good key to get a nuclear, so just use that. And look at that wallbang, man. That was the most awesome wallbang I ever had in my life. But So use a flak jacket in every single class that I'm gonna tell you guys that you guys not gonna regret it. And yeah, so the second perk I'm using is toughness and a scavenger. Scavenger, I'm just too lazy to pick up guns from the ground. That's the only reason I'm using a scavenger. And toughness is pretty much required in any Black Ops 2 nuclear best class setups for anything. So use a toughness. And the third perk, you can either use a tac mask or dexterity. For me, I just use dexterity because I just like aiming down sights faster, and you can win a lot more gunfights using dexterity because you can shoot fast after sprinting. So it's all totally up to you. If you want to play passive, you can use attack mask, or if you want to just be very aggressive, use a dexterity, and you're gonna be good to go. And I think the gameplay is coming to the end here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And sorry for getting out of topics today, but anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.